Retailers prepare months in advance for Black Friday and come up with creative ways to stimulate our insatiable desire to buy more. NRF President and CEO Matthew Shea says consumers today want more than just discounts. They want exclusive offerings and a good reason to spend their discretionary budget. He further adds, we could witness a sea of change this holiday season as consumers' reliance on extremely deep discounts over the biggest shopping weekend of the year shifts to more of a wait-and-see mentality around what retailers will be offering on Thanksgiving Day and Black Friday. We positive retailers have a few tricks up their sleeves that will draw their customers to their stores and websites, deciding the deals are worth it after all. Retailers throw all kinds of temptations our way. Doorbuster sales, one day only, unmissable offers, now or never, early bird specials, get the best deal, last chance, act now, shop at half price, while supplies last. By employing these anxiety-inducing buzzwords, retailers fuel the frenzy of Black Friday. They cultivate the illusion of scarcity and hence pressure people into buying items now and asking questions later. All they want is to see carts stacked up with multiple items. As Target CEO Brand Cornell says, what I've been most interested in is what's in the basket. You look at the people who came out for a specific item, but then they have actually taken the time to shop other categories, which is really important. The fear here is seeing baskets or carts with one item. It's easy to get caught up in the panic when we believe that our resources are limited. Unfortunately, this drives people to believe they need to buy up bargains fast, even when some of those quote-unquote bargains aren't bargains at all. In reality, the Black Friday deals aren't even that good after all. They're only designed to look attractive on paper and to get us to act on impulse. Retailers try to seduce us with a limited time offer and coerce us into purchasing stuff we don't need by creating the fear of missing out, FOMO. Retailers also take advantage of human psychology and invoke our primal brain, forcing us to behave like our hunter-gatherer ancestors by creating false scarcity and using alarming and somewhat frightening colors, mostly shades of red, to highlight their offers and deal prices. As a result, many people end up spending more on items even if they can't afford those items. And due to this, they accrue heaps of credit card debt. Black Friday is just right around the corner. And it'll be safe to assume that a majority of people are still paying off the credit card debt they racked up over the holidays last year. Kimberly Palmer, personal finance expert at NerdWallet, says, it's so easy to overspend with all of the excitement, and people forget that they will have to pay all of that debt off eventually. Instead of spending recklessly, she recommends setting a budget ahead of time. Along with that, I'd also recommend not to use credit cards at all if you want to buy items this holiday shopping season, especially if you're in deep debt right now. It may be difficult to control your impulses, but in the long run, it'll be totally worth it. The retailers these days set up multiple traps both in stores and online, and due to these clever marketing strategies, they're winning big. It's rare to see a cart with just one item in it. The giant corporations are doing all they can to keep us buying more, and as consumers, it gets really hard for us to not submit to these appealing offers. This has led to manic over-consumerism in our current culture today that is now known as the target effect, which is defined as the result of going into a store, intending to buy a few things and leaving with much more. On Black Friday, retailers create the illusion that you're getting an enormous discount by reducing a product's price by some significant percentage. But in truth, the quote-unquote sale price is often what they intended to sell the product for in the first place. Marketers invade newspapers, TV, magazines, radio, billboards, you name it. It's hard to escape advertisements and special offers, whether you're out on the street or online, the latter being full of marketing landmines these days. In spite of these devious practices employed by the retailers, unfortunately, most people actually don't care. In fact, they want more of it. It's sad, but on Black Friday, we all consume gluttonously, without regard for the damage we are inflicting on ourselves and our finances. We let our greedy selves loose, and we run around buying things in order to satisfy the insatiable hunger within us, and to try to fill the void within us that can't be filled by stuff. It's a shame that shopping has become such a major pastime among us. As Joshua Fields Milburn and Ryan Nicodemus write in their blog, theminimalists.com, shopping. This one word, although birthed from great intentions, has fundamentally changed our outlook from blissful to grim, from jolly to anxious, from celebrating Christmas to surviving the holidays. It's upsetting, and with consumption's vicious inertia, it seems there's no way for us to exit the speeding train of consumerism.